Now, you guys performed at the Georgia Dome.
Yeah.
Explain.
Well, the first time, basically, there was an audition. The Georgia Lottery had this competition called the Georgia Lottery's All Access Music Search. So it was about 2,000 rappers. We went down to the Civic Center, auditioned, and actually got, on the show. There were 3 artists in each category. There was a rock category, country, R&B, and hip-hop. Right. And we were one of the 3 finalists in the hip-hop category to go on this competition to go to Capitol Records. Basically, in that process, we went on a tour, all 4 cities in Atlanta, well, not in Atlanta, in Georgia, basically Atlanta, Macon, Savannah, and Columbus. Yeah. So while touring those cities, we performed, and this is so all the artists can, get exposure and get seen and everybody know about the competition, because the final show was going to be aired on Channel 2. So basically, in that process, they had us perform at the Georgia Dome for the halftime show in collaboration with all the other genres with this song called Georgia on My Mind. And if everybody knows Georgia on My Mind, it's an old Ray Charles song. And they kind of tweaked it and made it special for each category, each genre. And that's when we performed at the Georgia Dome the first time. The second time, it was because they liked us so much. For the first time, they asked us to come back and come up with a rap song for this Georgia Lottery scratch-off that they had called Falcons in the House. Dealing with the Falcons in the Waffle House. So basically, we wrote that song. They loved it, and they let us perform at the halftime show.
And when I tell you, it was the best feeling ever. What Kanye say? You know you bossing. You know you standing when what was it about the Jumbotron? Yeah, when you see yourself standing on Jumbotron. Like, literally, bro, I was staring at us on that Jumbotron when we was performing, and it felt good, bro. To see everybody in that crowd, people from high school, they made it. You know what I'm saying? That was better than sex. Seriously.
Now, who is they? You're saying they liked us so much that they wanted us again.
Well, the people who ran the whole thing, as far as the heads of the Georgia Lottery. Basically.
Okay.
I forget what department was over that. But
I think Cheryl Rogers and James Hutchison. Those are the 2 that I recollect. Cheryl Rogers and James Hutchison. They loved us, so they was like, y'all come back. And we had rehearsals at Morris Brown Field, and then that's when we ended up going. They took us over to the Dome. We performed in the Dome, and rehearsed in the Dome. They did all like the little fireworks and all that.
Pyro.
Yeah, pyro's tough. Yeah.
So the initial competition, you beat out 2,000 people.
Yep.
Just in the rap category, or just
rap
category? Because you said there were other genres.
Yeah.
Right.
So you were declared the winner of that?
No,
we
one
actually
of the top 3.
The top 3.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Then we ended up performing on Channel 2 Live for the actual finale when they were announced the winners. The judges were Monica Brown, and what was the other guy named? Dallas Austin. It was 2 more people that were the judges. And it was live on Channel 2. Unfortunately, we didn't win. We didn't win.
But surprising that you still had a chance to return, and even though you didn't win.
Right. Yep.
Now, who ended up winning? Do you know?
Yeah, it was an artist called Kid Psych.
Yeah.
Out of Savannah.
Yeah.
Dope artist.
Psych, what's up, boy?
He had a live band with him. It was very creative guy.
Very creative.
Kind of remind you of
Pharrell a little
bit.
Yeah,
like Pharrell.
Did anything end up happening with him in Capitol Records?
They actually flew him out there. I think they did record, but nothing more after that. I don't think.
Not major.
But the people, like you said, the Georgia Lottery people chose you guys to help with the next installment of coming back. And just performing in front of the the Georgia Dome. You said it was a little tour, so it was like 4 places altogether. Was this the biggest one out of the 4?
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, it was.
Was that any nervous before perform? I mean, was this the most amount of people you performed in front of before?
Absolutely.
Yeah, it was.
I'm always nervous. Me, you know, I always get butterflies before I hit the stage. Whether it's 10 people, you know.
Hide mouth.
Like the Dome, 70,000, 50,000 people, so it's the same kind of thing. But this is what we do, so, you know, as soon as you grab that mic and it's your time, all that go out the window.
Right. And then it's like you're not necessarily staring at nobody neither. You know, as opposed to more of an intimate crowd, intimate setting. You got the people right in front of you, but this is dome so big, who are you rapping to? So at that point, you just looking around like, you know what I mean? But when we finished, we wanted to go back out there. It's like, bro, I gotta go back. I want that feeling again, but that was it.
Did it get easier the second time for you when you had another chance to perform at the Georgia Dome?
Nah.
Or was it the same amount of nerve, same cotton mouth, that sort of thing?
Yeah.
The first one, because they rushed us off, like we had to like literally get off the field. Like we had to jump off the stage and run. Like,
so the second go around, you could take your time.
Yeah.
It was more meant for you.
Yeah. They kind of rushed us off that too as well. They kind of rushed, because it's halftime show, so, you know, they on a time span, so.
I get that, but it's not a sense like you're competing with somebody else, like this time.
Right.
on
Yeah,
you.
exactly. Yeah, it felt a lot better. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, it did. Yeah.
During a halftime, though, some people are watching the halftime performance. Some people are maybe using the restroom or getting something to eat. So you still got to keep somebody's attention, so to speak, because there might be somebody that wants to use a restroom or go get something to eat, but maybe the halftime show is so good that they end up staying and watching it.
Right.
Was that like a challenge for you, or is that something you weren't even thinking about? Like, let's try to keep these people all eyes on us as much as possible.
Well, from a bird's eye view, I wouldn't even think those people would stun no doggone halftime show. You know what I mean? We wouldn't even think of it. I think mainly the whole infrastructure as far as the actual performance, from the people dancing to the confetti dropping to they built this big Waffle House thing. I think that was the focal point to keep everybody's attention. You know, we were rapping, of course, but I don't think nobody was like, oh, that's Chad and Drico. You know what I mean? Except the ones that knew us. You know, because Facebook and Twitter and all that stuff was going crazy for the people that already known us or whatnot. But I think that was the main focus, is just the Waffle House. Fag was in the house, scratch off, you win a bunch of money.
I see. You had family members in attendance?
Yeah, my mom and Jeanette, may she rest in peace. Yeah.
What did they think of the performance you guys did?
They were screaming, going crazy. Yeah.
Now, what's the difference performing at something like that versus like a club performance or, you know, something of that nature, a smaller venue? Any difference for somebody that's watching this, never performed at something that big before, like an arena or a stadium, and wants to know what the difference is?
It was just like, for one, it wasn't our original music. So that was something that kind of like, you know, was different from actually performing in a club venue. Now the atmosphere is, I mean, it's amazing. You know, that feeling of just knowing that you're in front of all these people doing what you love, you know what I mean? But, you know, it had to be bittersweet for me because, you know, it wasn't our original music. They didn't mention our name over the loudspeaker, you know. So it was just kind of like two guys on the field doing a rap. You know what I mean?
Right.
Versus us really being exposed and advertised, you know, along with what we were doing.
But technically wise, I mean, is there an echo that you hear in the stadium because it's so big? Like when you're performing, do you hear? Like I know sometimes when not rappers, but performers perform, they have to wear in-ear monitors, like in their ears, so they can hear themselves better, so they can be on point. That sort
Well,
of
to keep it all the way 100, the mics weren't even on.
Nope.
Oh wow.
It was a recording.
Oh.
They had us record the song, and then they played it. over the loudspeaker.
Right.
And we rap lip sync, really.
I
over
see.
the
And that could be for various reasons.
Yeah. They don't want us to
Pretending.
cuss. They don't, you know what I mean? Family environment, all this. So, you know, and they probably didn't want us to say our name, follow us on, you know what I mean, and all that stuff. So, yeah.
Mama, I love you. Shout out to Pooh Nasty. You know what I mean? We probably would have did that too. Shout our whole hood out and everything.
But overall, aside from that, good experience.
Great experience.
Great experience. Yeah. It was good. It was really good. I mean, you felt like you were living the life
Right.
at that moment in time. You know, it's like, I'm here. You know what I mean? Kind of feeling.
Have they asked you to do anything else? Would you consider doing anything else like this
Most
again?
definitely. We had an email, an old email that we really don't check as much, but plus we did like a MC Hammer cover, but it was last year around this time, and we just seen the email. We responded to it, and we just let her know like, hey, this is the new email, and anything else in the near future, please be sure to reach out to us. That's it. See some of those people at LA Fitness here and there, but they don't have nothing going on. Probably create a song for them or something, some kind of jingle, you know, and give it to them, see if they like it. But you know, if it's not that, it's still just officially made on what we got going on. We're back to the cafeteria table.